Hi. Hey YouTube, what's up? How you doing? Hey, I'm Michael Majerowitz. I also go by DJ Milk Major, and I'm starting a new vlog right now. And in this vlog, I don't have a name for it yet, but I'm going to be hopefully sharing with you updates of my personal life, what's going on. I'm also going to be telling you about what I'm doing to develop my business so that maybe you can take some of the things that I'm doing for my business and maybe apply it to yours. So maybe I can inspire you to start a business. Maybe I can inspire you to do something that maybe reach a goal that you haven't reached before. But so hopefully I can take care of that. And then I'm also using it to give you some summaries on some different audiobooks that I've been reading, and hopefully taking maybe some of the advice that is listed in those books so you can maybe do something with those as well. So let's get started. Some updates on my personal life. If you don't know me already, my name is Michael Majerowitz. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. I went to Winona State University to play football. I played football for them for 3 years. I played semi-pro for a year, and then I started a company recruiting who I thought were the top DJs in the Midwest and bringing them into Winona, Minnesota to do big nightclub events there. And I kind of went with it, kept going with it. I had played music all my life, so I just kept DJing from there. So that's when I started DJing, and I I took that, and uh, the talent that I was bringing in, I was learning off these guys that were coming in. Had competed in talent shows since 8th grade, so DJing ended up just coming naturally to me, and these guys that I was bringing in started bringing me into their shows, and it just kept on blowing up from there. From then, I did a master's degree in educational leadership, and then I went on to do some technology education as well as DJ for a few years, and then about 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, I stopped doing the other technology education and only was only doing DJing, and I became a dad. So I've got a 3-year-old son right now. I've got a 1-year-old daughter, as you can see by the toy mess in the background. So it's pretty exciting being a dad. I do a lot of cleaning all day, but I also do a lot of like business stuff, which I'm about to get into um, whenever I can. So maybe right now I've been working on it more and more lately. So in the mornings, try and wake up before they get up, and at night try and work a little bit after they go to bed. So anything that you can possibly fit in is helpful. But anyways, what I'm doing right now are a couple other things that I want to touch on before I move on to the business stuff. Some hobbies that I've picked up lately is investing. So like investing in um, some cryptocurrency and investing in stocks. I'm using the Robinhood app. It's great. If you guys are interested in something like that, let me know, and I'll shoot you. I got a free code for a free stock if you guys are interested in something like that. Um, but that's through the Robinhood app. It's great. It works amazing. And then I'm also getting my workouts in still. I'm working out on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then on Fridays and Saturdays if I can. So Saturdays I have a lot of weddings, so it's sometimes tough to get that workout in. But I'm trying to get the workout in maybe before a wedding or before I end up DJing at Blarney. So my weekly schedule is Sunday right now. Helping teach a guy learn how to DJ on Sunday nights, and that's when I get back from Minnesota. So that's a Sunday, and then I'm living in Chicago right now, working in Minnesota every Friday and Saturday. Mondays I got my son's got a class. Tuesdays and Thursdays I got lifting, and I'm trying to do a little bit of laundry every day too. So trying to do some cleaning every day, and then Fridays and Saturdays, skip straight to Fridays and Saturdays. That's when I'm in Minnesota. So it's Friday right now, so I'm about to take off to Minnesota right now. Um, but I'm DJing over at Blarney's in Dinkytown. So if you're in Minnesota, you're in Dinkytown on Friday or Saturday night, come out, say hi. But right now, what I'm going to get into is some of the business development stuff that I've been working on. So the one of the things that's been inspiring a lot of this is that I'm starting a hashtag challenge, and I don't care if I'm the only one that does it. What I plan to do is track daily progress, and I'm doing this on Twitter. Track daily progress of what I'm doing that particular day in order to increase my net worth. So a lot of people talk about and show about how they're rich. They buy a lot of different things. They buy a lot of liabilities. So basically, things that end up taking money away from you in the long run. And they don't buy assets. So what I want to do, encourage everyone to do is to put more money into things that will make you money, and then don't put as much money into things that will take away money from you. So the goal and my ultimate goal in the long run is to end up starting a charity to hopefully after I'm tracking my daily progress and hopefully increasing little by little, hopefully I'll make enough to start this charity to help teach other people how to do it. And I'm not all the way there yet. This is my first vlog. This is my first week of this Increase Your Net Worth Challenge. So hopefully in the future, if people are watching this video in the future, they can see my progression throughout that challenge, and maybe hopefully inspire someone to increase their own net worth, to get out of debt. I'm in debt right now, but hopefully in the future I won't be. That's why I'm doing this. So I've been reading a lot of finance books and stuff like that for that. The other day I just bought a car, and I traded in my truck in order to save on gas mileage, because I'm going back and forth every week, and that's just too expensive. It was like 19 miles per gallon on the truck if I'm lucky. Now I got this like super gas efficient little car. I just took out the seat the other day in order to increase the storage room available that's in it, but it's over 30 miles to the gallon, so I'm pretty happy with it now. With that now. But yeah, it's a little bit about the hashtag challenge. I really want to inspire other people to build their net worth, and hopefully in the long run that charity, the goal of it is not to make money to be necessarily flashy and things like that, but it's to be wealthy enough to live off of your assets. So be wealthy enough to live off of the cash that's coming in from what you've invested in the long run, so you don't have to worry about getting into debt or anything anymore. And all these hashtag challenges, they're all about raising money for charity. Well, if you are personally making more money, you can donate physically to that charity. A lot of the hashtag challenges are to raise awareness for charity so that people with money can donate. Well, if you have that money in the first place, you can donate to whatever you want, and you can follow your dreams in order to do that. So hopefully this vlog and what I'm doing ends up helping with that as well. So I've been updating my Twitter updates daily with what I'm doing for the hashtag challenges. Hashtag challenge things. I try and think of a different idea every day and try and act on that idea every day to increase my net worth. So to invest in assets like my own company or different stocks or different other things that can make you money or decrease your liabilities, decrease your expenses. So I'm posting that every day on my Twitter. We also have another thing that I've been doing as well with social media lately is, if you're on my social media already, you probably see me maybe a little bit more active lately than I usually have. That's partly because I've been really working on building my relationships a little bit more through social media, and that leads us into the next thing that I want to talk about is reviews of some of the books that I've been reading. And one of those books is a book by a guy named Gary Vaynerchuk. And he's a guy that is a successful entrepreneur that took his family's company and expanded that family company to a multi-million-dollar business, shipping wine to people online. His business is called the Wine Library, and his original book is called Crush It and Crushing It. So Crush It is his first book. It was released in 2009, and Crushing It just came out this last year. And Crushing It is kind of an updated version of Crush It, which just updates the social networks that are out. And it's basically a good book for people that want to develop their social media. They want to get stronger with their social media presence. I highly recommend that book. And it encourages you to both grow a following. It gives you some strategies on growing followings and adding value to other people's lives through these different social networks, which ends up, if you're on the business side of things, it ends up when you build relationships with people that are in the business world. There's three main elements to business and sales. So one is building relationships with people. Another is the value that you add to their occasion, and the last one would be the quality of what you're putting out there. So the value could be maybe a sale or something like that, and then quality would be, like how long you've been working at, how good you are at what you do. So that can definitely help with that. And then another book that I've been reading the book that I read is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and that book is really good for people that want to learn how to invest their money into assets and why they should do so. And it gives you a lot of mentality into building value for yourself. It has the Robert Kiyosaki, the author, talks about how he had two rich dads, and one dad was a well-educated dad, but he was poor, constantly in debt, didn't have enough money to pay for things that they wanted. And the other dad was his friend's dad, actually, and he talks about he helped him out with developing a mindset to basically work for free. So I mean, you do your own work, but he ends up teaching you how to develop wealth through that. So living within your means. So you live so that all of your needs are met, and anything that's left over, try and invest in assets. So things that produce money for you rather than liabilities that take away money from you, so that you can end up growing and keep on building off of that. So that's some of the main concepts from those books. In conclusion, I hope you enjoyed my first vlog. In the future, I hope to share updates from personal life, tell you about what I'm doing with that, and what I'm doing with my business as well, and what I'm doing with this hashtag challenge. And I'm challenging myself. I'll challenge you if any of you guys want to do it. If you want to do it, cool. If you don't, I'm going to use it to develop my own self, and hopefully I can maybe at least inspire someone out there. And I'm also going to be reviewing some of the books that I've been reading on Audible, going back and forth to Minnesota. It ends up helping me have a lot of free time in order to listen to these audiobooks, so that my 6-hour drive there and back is worth it, and it's actually developing my thoughts. Like, it's great. I haven't felt like this since college. I highly recommend reading audiobooks. I just went over to the library the other day and signed up for some free audiobook apps like Libby and what's the other one? Libby now, I was on Audible before, so I got Audible. That one's a paid subscription where you get new books on that. And Hoopla is another one that. So Libby and Hoopla both use your library card where you don't even have to go to the library. You can just borrow audiobooks straight from the apps as long as you plug in your library card information. So it's just a free, quick way to do that. I'd like to encourage everyone out there to develop themselves, develop their minds, and that's all I got for today. I just talked about developing yourself, developing your minds. I'd like to leave you with this. Whatever you put into your mind ends up showing through your actions. So the more you develop your mind, the more likely you are to have actions that will make you do things that will benefit you. So put good things into your mind, like these audiobooks, personal development things, and spit that out, regurgitate it. Those actions will become habits. Those habits will become part of your character, and your character will lead you to your destiny. I know it's like an old saying, but I don't know. For me, in my life, it's become true, and hopefully it can become true for yours too. So that's all I got. Thank you.